It was a battle of unbeatens in the Big Ten this afternoon as number 4 ranked and 4-0 Ohio State hosted 5-0 Maryland here at Ohio Stadium. It's the first time the pair are meeting while both teams are undefeated. But the Buckeyes enter this matchup having won all previous 8 meetings since the Terrapins joined the Big Ten back in 2014. To the action at the shoe, Maryland starts things off in the first quarter. Talea Tungvailoa fires across the middle. It's hauled in by Caden Prather for the opening score. Terrapins lead 7-zip. Later in the quarter, Maryland adds a field goal to take a 10-0 lead over the Buckeyes. They need to get some offense going, but leave it to the defense to start the party. It's Josh Proctor intercepting Tungvailoa. He weaves through the D and takes it all the way back 24 yards to the crib for the much-needed pick 6. Final couple minutes of the second quarter. Here's Kyle McCord heaving a deep ball to Marvin Harrison Jr. He takes it deep into Terrapin territory, but the Buckeyes can't capitalize on that drive. They settle for the 36-yard field goal from Jaden Fielding, so it's 10-10 at halftime. On to the third. Here's Tungvailoa scanning in the pocket. He scrambles and falls into the end zone. Maryland goes up now 17-10. The Buckeyes respond 2 minutes later, though. It's Chip Trayanum bouncing to the outside, taking it in for the score. We are all tied up at 17. Fielding later adds a 36-yarder to give Ohio State its first lead of the game, 20-17 in the third. And then in the fourth quarter, the Buckeyes put it into another gear. On the play action, McCord rolls out, hits his tight end, Cade Stover in stride for a 44-yard tutty, and that's got the whole shoe fired up after that one as OHIO leads 27-17. And then for good measure, McCord connects with Harrison Jr. once again. This time the dynamic duo pair up for a nice little touchdown, and that would be the dagger. Ohio State pulls away to secure the 37-17 win over Maryland.
We wanted to start fast, and this game didn't get that done. So we got to look at why that is. But one of the things that you're starting to see about this team is we don't panic. You know, if it's not going quite right, we're going to keep pushing forward. And maybe in the past it was like, okay, if things weren't going well in the first half, everybody would start getting panicky. I think these guys have some poise. They played some games, and counting on that experience to pay off here in October and November.
And Kyle McCord has one of his best games of the year, throwing for a season-high 320 yards and 2 touchdowns, with 163 of those going to his top target, and Marvin Harrison Jr. also a season high for him on 8 catches for a touchdown as well. And Ryan Day hit the nail on the head. The Buckeyes had a rough showing in the first half, but they didn't panic, and they turned it on after that sluggish start, outscoring Maryland 27-7 in the second half on their way to a big win to stay undefeated, now improving to 5-0 on this season. I'll have Flyers football as well as Miami Redhawks and much more for you when you join me later tonight at 10 and 11. Reporting from Ohio Stadium with the Buckeyes, Joey DeBerardino for 2 Sports.